Hey, good morning. Chuck here at Apple Drains. Today we're cleaning a pool channel drain, the micro channel drain in this lanai. Let me show you what's going on. So a pretty typical problem, you can see the water standing all along the little micro channel drain. These people just bought this property, beautiful, beautiful spot. And basically this has never been cleaned. So we're gonna send the mini jet down through the line, and we should be able to get through here. I don't see any real problems yet, but you never know. That's why you try to clean things. And the way this works is that we actually have a special going on so that if we can't get through this, which I think we can, if we can't, we'll apply all of this money towards the replacement of the line. In other words, whatever we're charging here to clean this, if they need it cut out and replaced, which is about $3,800, to cut this out and replace it, we will apply that to the purchase of. So let's go ahead and get started.
Micro channel drain has many different features. One of them is that it does collect a great deal of water. There are several types of this channel drain. Some of them are square, rectangle. Some of them are round, but they're all 1.5 or 1.25 inches. That's the size of the actual pipe itself. This one is a rectangle, and what's happened here is, number one, of course, is filled with debris, sand, leaves, all kinds of sediment. But number two is that the couplings inside, these are inserts inside of the channel drain that hold it together, they have begun to collapse. Once that happens, it makes it very difficult to clean this, but more than that, you usually end up having to cut this out and replace it. Cleaning this is so important. All the homes that have micro channel drain around their pool deck, around the country, they really do a great job of protecting your home and foundation, as well as removing that water from your pool deck. The mini jet does a great job of cleaning out channel drain. It works under high pressure. Ours pushes 4,000 psi, and it does a wonderful job of removing sediment, debris. It can even cut some tree roots. You'll notice that I'm running this cable, my hose, down this line many times, and that's because all along beside each coupling it is collapsing, and even the hose, the jet, gets stuck. If you watch carefully though, you'll see that water, as the jet goes through the line, you'll see that water come up out of the channel drain. Notice it's getting very dark and dirty along the sides of the channel drain. That's all the sand and debris that's getting pushed out, as well as coming back through the channel drain. I've said it many times, there's two things in any drain system. There's collection, that's the channel drain, and then there's discharge. Notice, there is no discharge.
So you can see the real problem with channel drain on the lanai is that there's no discharge. I've got the jetter, all the way through, and you can see the water still standing. It's starting to drain because I'm giving it discharge. So if you've got a channel drain that's going bad all the time, the problem is that it has no place to go. So we're just kind of opening it up here temporarily. A lot of irrigation and stuff back here, but we'll get it to drain.
So again, if you watch carefully, you'll notice that water shoot up out of the channel drain. I'm running a 50-foot hose. It went all the way through, and now I'm just rerunning it several times to make sure that we get all the debris out. There in the center, again, watch closely, you'll see that water shoot up out of that channel drain. There in the center, there is a very bad coupling, and If we can get this wide open, it's just like brand new. This will work for many years to come, but it does need a discharge. And that's the biggest problem that people have. All the installers, they run this channel drain across, their patio, and they just stop at the end of the pool deck. Well, what happens? Of course, it just backs up. There's no place for that water to go. That, and of course, landscapers have added things over the years. They've got their pool filter right here beside the channel drain. Very difficult area to work. But this needs a new line that will run out to the back. There's a lake back there. You see that water coming up? This line's wide open. And I just need to make sure that that coupling is going to hold. Once that's clear, we're all done here. This only took about 20 minutes. I mean, it's really quick. So next we're going to go ahead and power wash. We'll clean off, just not really clean off their deck. That's not what we're doing. I just want to clean up that debris. See all that mud? That is really nasty stuff. We don't want that to stain. If it sits there too long, we want to make sure we clean that off. But yeah, what a great mini jet. This thing, you guys, will save you so much money. I will post a link in the description box. Take a look. They're available, all kinds of them, so many of them. So again, I'm not out here to pressure wash their deck. That's not what we do. Just cleaning off all that mud and debris.
So, a change of a shirt later, once we have this open, we've got that channel drain wide open. It does have a belly down in the center. This is normal. Has a collapsing coupling. Couplings are what hold those 10-foot pieces together. They're inserts inside of the channel drain. And when those go bad, you've got to replace it. But right now, we're able to easily clean that out, and it's working great. We'll go ahead and put the discharge on the schedule. We're going to put new pipe in and include the downspouts as well. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.